Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, the last day of July 2025. Let's take a look at the daily time frame chart of Ethereum. Ethereum quoted to USDC on Zondacrypto daily time frame chart, Japanese candlesticks. Let's take a look what is going on here. First, we remove the volume indicator to have a clearer picture of what is going on. And the reason I'm talking about this market is that again demand picked up. And yesterday's movement to the downside has been all about backup. We have a long lower shadow, a lower wick of the yesterday's daily candle. As you can see, that's almost the same situation as we had here. And after this this dip towards the 3,500 has been bought, we got the new swing high at 3,929, and the level of 3,929 is the target, is the immediate target for the bulls, obviously, right? So this is our swing high and technical resistance, obviously. Now the current situation might be a little bit misleading, because we got this movement to the downside, we got this movement to the downside, so both can be considered as the pullbacks, obviously. However, it doesn't actually mean that uptrend is done. No, the uptrend is not done. We are still developing wave 3 in the Elliott wave cycle. So basically the movement to the upside here has not been yet completed. We still have some ground to cover, some room to go up. Let me just find out. They have some awesome oscillator, and the awesome oscillator is showing us a very particular thing. If we zoom out, we can clearly see that currently this movement to the upside, this movement to the upside after the breakout above this level here, 2,862, so the high from the June 11th, is exactly the moment when we picked up the volume. So this is the biggest volume here, right? This is the biggest volume. So it is apparently in line with the theory saying that wave 3 has the biggest volume, right? Biggest momentum, is the strongest wave. Now, what we need to see in order to confirm our assumptions is that the awesome oscillator should print the green bar. And if the green bar is printed, most likely price is higher than current swing high in 3,925, and that means we have the bearish divergence, so the internal wave 5 is formed, right? And then the correction is possible. So the correction will be in the big wave 4. When the big wave 4 is done, big wave 5 is next, right? So this is what we are now waiting for, the big green bar on the awesome oscillator indicator, right? So let's just wait. It looks like we are going to have this print sooner or later. Now RSI, what is RSI showing us? Let me just move a little bit closer to our recent situation with the price. Obviously we went towards the extremely overbought conditions straight on. This is 86 points on the RSI. We went lower, right, down towards 74, which is still above the level of 70, which is obviously the upper limit for the extremely overbought market. Remember, this is daily time frame chart, and we are still hovering above the level of 70, which means the market is trending. It's overbought and it's still trending, so the trend is strong. Nevertheless, sooner or later, when this bearish divergence will kicks in on the momentum, we will see the let's say correction in wave 4, basically in the cycles theory, and then of course the next wave to the upside is the wave 5, the last one. So for now we're still trying to move higher, but I guess that the momentum will not be that big as during the, let's say, wave 3 peak, right? There you go, something like that, right? And this big momentum, this big momentum and big nice dynamic aggressive price action. So again, this is the second confirmation that we are about to complete the wave 3, but it hasn't been completed just yet, right? We still need to wait for wave 3 to complete. So we need another swing high, and then eventually the market will be ready to make the correction. in wave 4. Now let's switch to weekly. All right, let's switch to weekly, because on the weekly, I need to zoom in, and on the weekly the situation is even more interesting, because again on the weekly we hit the extremely overbought conditions. On the daily we are in the overbought conditions, right? So as I said, we are just about to hit the very important levels like 4,061, technical resistance, obvious, or 4,222, obviously, right? So when we hit these levels on the weekly time frame chart, if we are not that far away, it's only 200, I don't know, $300 from this lower levels, the market will be ready to do the correction. Okay, remember, the market will be ready to do the correction, and on the daily time frame chart you can clearly see that this Elliott wave cycle, Elliott wave pattern is really clear to spot, right? Oh, let me just get rid of this. That's not the correct one. There you go. So that's the low. Okay. Wait a minute, we got this. There you go. It couldn't see this low here. There you go. Now it's wave 1, wave 2. This is going to be wave 3. This is the target level for the wave 3. Then some correction, wave 4 and wave 5. This is what I've been talking about all the video long, right? So we are still not done with the wave 3 upside cycle. We are almost completed. We are almost there, but still not yet. So please keep an eye on the current situation. Keep an eye on the developments. Keep an eye on the levels. The Ethereum outlook remains bullish. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.